Today we're going to start our brand new unit all about systems. So we're going to start with an introduction to systems. There are times in life when situations coincide, and that means having the same value. Sometimes where they meet is important to us, or where they have the same value. We're going to look at some of those situations today, and when you do have more than one situation at a time, it's called a system. This is an important vocabulary term that needs to be in your notes. Let's say that you need to choose between two jobs, so that's two different situations that you have to consider at the same time. Job number one is offering you a signing bonus of $40 plus $8 per hour. A signing bonus is when you get basically free money just for taking that job. Job number two is offering a signing bonus of $60 plus $6 per hour. Which one do you choose? Well, first question you need to ask yourself, how long will it take before you'd make the same amount of money in either job? So how do we figure this out? There's actually several ways, but for today to start, we're going to look at tables. Now we're going to fill out these tables according to the hours we work. So, for instance, job number one, if we work 0 hours, remember they were offering us that signing bonus of $40. They were going to pay us $8 an hour, so after 1 hour, I will have made a total of $48. After 2 hours, I will have made a total of $56, and after 3 hours, a total of $64. And this is going to keep going. In just a minute, we'll finish filling out that table. Job number two, on the other hand, was offering us a signing bonus of $60. So after 0 hours, I made $60. After working 1 hour at $6 per hour, I'm going to make $66. After 2 hours, that's going to be $72. And after 3 hours, that's going to be $78. We're going to finish filling out this chart too. I want to look at after how many hours would I earn the same amount of money regardless of which of the jobs I choose. So with the magic of special effects, our charts are already filled out. So take a look for a minute at both the charts. Try to find how many hours it would take before I'd earn the same amount of money at either job. Right here at 10 hours, I would earn $120 regardless of which job I choose. So after 10 hours, I would earn the same amount of money. So how do you decide which job to choose? We need to take into consideration how many hours we're going to work that job. For instance, what if I only wanted to work 5 hours at this particular job? Not very realistic, but could happen. If I were only working 5 hours, I would want to choose job number two because I would make more money. But what if I wanted to work for, say, 15 hours or 60 hours or anything that's greater than 10? Which job would be better for me? Yeah, so we are going to have two different answers to this question. If I wanted to work less than 10 hours, I would choose job number two. And if I wanted to work more than 10 hours, I would pick job number one. And why? Because I want to make the most money. Of course. Let's look at one more situation. What if you didn't have unlimited texting? Now don't get too excited. You know it's not going to happen. However, if you didn't, how would you decide between the phone companies? So let's say company A is going to charge you $5 per month just for having your phone, plus 10 cents for every text message you send. Company B is going to charge you $20 per month for just having your phone, plus 5 cents per text. How do you decide which is best for you? Well, let's look at our tables. Company 1, if I send 0 text messages, they're still going to charge me $5. Company 2, if I send 0 text messages, they're going to charge me $20. Now, at 10 cents per text, it would take me 10 messages to equal $1. So for every 10 messages I send, they're going to charge me $1. On the flip side, at 5 cents per text message, it would take me 20 messages before I was charged a whole $1. So over here, I'm going to start by going by tens. For every 10 messages, they're going to add an extra $1. So at 20 messages, I would be spending 7, and so on and so forth. Over here, I'm going to go by 20s. So after 20 messages, they're going to charge me $21. After 40 messages, they're going to charge me $22. I'm going to fill out these charts to find out after how many minutes would the companies charge me the same amount. That's our break-even point. All right, so I filled out these charts. I went by 40s just so that you could get the hang of this. But anyway, after how many minutes would these companies charge me exactly the same amount? Look through the tables and find out. Right here. After 280 minutes, these two phone companies would charge me exactly the same amount of money. So I'm going to answer this question 280 minutes. So which company do you decide to go with? What if you texted more than 280 text messages in a month? Which one would be better then? That would be company 2. And if I send less than 280 text messages, like your parents do, then which one would be the better deal? Company 1. So basically, if you're a teenager, you would want company 2. And if you're a parent, you would want company 1. Let's be glad for unlimited text message plans. And why? Because I want the better deal. I don't want to spend more than I have to. There are several ways of finding those places where the two situations break even or meet or charge or pay you the same amount. There's all kinds of situations where I could use this. Over the next few weeks, we're going to learn 3 more ways of solving these systems. Tables is definitely not the only way to do this, but that's where we're going to start. Make sure you write down any questions so you can ask them in class. See you later.